everybody. Welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. My name's Josh. Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. Today, we're talking about a brand new influencer. Comes from Not Enough Nelsons. JustKass. Now, I've had her in my docket for a little while, and today I decided to do a video through videos, just looking through some stuff. It's going to be a tougher conversation too, not just snark, but a tougher conversation about this pregnancy loss and how lucrative it is to exploit children, because JustKass is exactly like her mom. Probably a little worse, if you can imagine. So we're going to look through her channel, we're going to see what's going on, and trigger warning, we do talk about losing babies and stuff like that, because in this video, she has capitalized and monetized it to the degree which is actually sickening. Okay, we're going to talk about this because it needs to be talked about because it's getting worse, and it's a tough conversation. So just be aware before we get into it. So let's get into it. So as we usually do, we go to their channel first, and this is Justass. I call her Justass because she's ass. Okay, she's a crazy child exploiter, and these aren't even her children; they're her siblings and her adopted siblings. Her mom has given her a green light to do this, and she's making millions of dollars on this. And usually, I go to their about channel, but I'm on her channel right now. She doesn't have it. She has hidden the about part of her channel. Wonder why? She doesn't want you to know how many views she has. Well, thank God I pay for this. Okay, it's the advanced version of Social Blade, and so we'd like to take a look here. So JustKass is the queen of spoiling her 15 siblings. So her whole thing is like, I have 15 siblings, not her kids, and if she had 15 kids, she would exploit all 15 of them like she does here. Now she's got an A- grade. She's got how many subscribers? 2.6 million subscribers. Now she can hide her about page, but I can see it here. 2.3 billion views. Billion. This woman, this tiny little, this moronic girl has made millions upon millions of dollars on YouTube. Millions. And a lot of it is really gross. A lot of it is sexualized. A lot of it is like, she's very much like teasing things in her thumbnails, which we'll take a look at in a second. She's gross. She has no shame whatsoever. And her siblings are all part of this. And I hope she pays her siblings, but who knows? Maybe she doesn't. So she's got 1,448 uploads, 2.6 million, 2 billion, 2.3 billion views. It's bananas, okay? She makes money hand over fist. Like, subscribers have gone up 80,000 subscribers in 30 days. She makes 93 million views per month. A lot of that's probably from her shorts, which we'll take a look at in a second. Her channel is kind of has plateaued. There's not like any big hits as of like here. It's just been like steady 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, which is a lot. But here at 2 million subscribers, that's natural looking for a channel, okay? But if you go to her shorts, and she uploads shorts like every day, her shorts get 42,000, 294,000, 600,000, 400,000. So a lot of her money is coming from shorts, not from her videos, because her videos, if you look here, in the last week or so, she averages between, like, no joke, 1.5 million, 840,000. One day ago, 250,000. She's in her prime on YouTube right now. And it's weird because this stuff should be out, but they don't consider her a child exploiter because she's not the mom. She's just a sister adding to it. But I'm here to tell you that's BS. She absolutely exploits them more than her parents do, if you can imagine. She absolutely, her most popular video on her channel is Navy hit my car emotional. I hate that they spell their kids' names with 2 E's. I hate it. Telling my 16 siblings we're pregnant, emotional. Swimsuit shopping with my teenage sisters. 2.9 million views. She took her little sister's swimsuit shopping, bikinis and bathing suits, to 2.9 million views. Now, I can't take a look at the analytics anymore because Social Book changed the way that you can do that, so I can't even see. But you can guarantee and bet your ass that there's probably a large following of men following that and watching that video. That's why it has one of the most watched videos on her channel. Taking her little sister's bikini shopping. So it's basically her just exploiting the absolute ever-living crap out of her sisters and her brothers, okay? And then here, another top video is we're losing our baby. So what she does is what these people do. Like, she wants nothing more than to have a child for YouTube views and clout. That's it. That's the only reason she's doing it. This girl does not need babies. She's doing it because it's part and parcel for what you do on this channel. Her growth depends on her having a baby, okay? Telling my husband I'm pregnant. Like, you put that stuff on video, you don't, and we'll cover these videos eventually, of course. But her husband is very rarely in her videos. Something tells me he doesn't probably want to be, but also he freaking won the lottery cashing into this family, by the way, okay? She makes absolute, utter millions upon millions of dollars. I don't know if the guy's a job. I don't know anything about her. All I know is what I can see here, and that's why I'm a blind reactor. I'm not trying to learn everything before I do a video with you. I want to learn with you. I want to watch with you. That's why I blind react. That's how I learn anyway. It's how I absorb, because my ADHD brain works that way. I can do all the research I want, but if I let months pass, I'll forget it anyway, right? But her wedding, 1 million views. So she's just standard for everybody. But she is one of the most annoying people on the internet. The Reddit forum, she gets lambasted on this channel, because she's the one mostly doing the exploiting at this point. They make fun of her outfits, like this outfit here. She's at a wedding. Sorry, that's ridiculous. You're wearing slippers. That's nice. So she's obviously a super pick-me girl. I'm not even sure she went to school. She probably finished high school, but she's gonna make more money than anybody will ever know what to do with. She doesn't need to go to school. She probably has enough to retire. Her parents are wealthy. This whole family has built their wealth, their entire wealth, off the exploitation of children, including adopted children. And that's nothing to celebrate. They're gross for doing it, and they're nasty, and they shouldn't be watched. This stuff should be outlawed on here, okay? And she spoils her kids. They're very entitled, obviously. They flex their wealth and everything else. And, of course, they are the type of people that exploited Maui when it went down, and we cover that video. That's who these people are. They're disgusting pieces of trash. Look at the thread of JustKass. JustKass shop deleted. She deletes. I guess she's trying to launch a shop. Probably do a dropship company from cheaper places, which a lot of them do. They don't like JustKass on here. That's why I call her Justass. Yes, and these families are LDS, but they're not true LDS. And she dresses like this, which is stop. Stop it. She's young and she's getting lip fillers. She does all, and she's just like her mom. She's gonna end up looking old and haggard like her mom, because these people, all they do is content. Their entire world is content, but she's like a 25-year-old or whatever, stuck in like a 12-year-old's body. She hasn't grown up, and this woman wants to have babies, and it's quite scary to the rest of the world, by the way. Anyway, so all that to say, this is where she is. Her videos gain tons and tons and tons of views. She makes so much money. It's absolutely just redonkulous. So 1 year, okay, what's latest video? So she uploaded 3 hours ago. Today, 1 day ago. She's what? I mean, it's weekly videos generally, so she's not making. If she was uploading daily videos and making this many views, she'd be making lots. But again, this woman makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. I haven't even looked at her TikTok or social media anywhere else. I can guarantee you she makes more money than she'll ever know what to do with, know what to spend. And so here's the thing. These people are so rich and wealthy that the problems that they have that they talk about on the internet are just not the problems of regular people. But the one thing that they want to do is have babies, right? The one thing that she's missing in her life, just like Della Vlogs and all these people, is having a baby. They think that that's the answer to everything. That's the only way to make it. Like, you can have all this money and Mercedes and houses and mansions and travel, but if you don't have a baby, you're not complete. And now to some people that's true, right? And I'm not trying to diminish that, because I think everybody should have babies, because babies are awesome. But the reason that she wants to have a baby is for the clout it's going to give her, for the view counts it's going to give her, for the pregnancy journey she's going to have. Because on her channel, and we'll go back to that, when she got pregnant, she told everybody, and it became everything. And she's told so many people, look, taking pregnancy test, emotional dream house update, taking another pregnancy test, someone broke in our house, like she is probably clearly lying about all these kinds of things. I'm still pregnant, pregnancy and miscarriage update, bad news. Like, these are children watching this video. They're not adults watching this stuff. This is directed towards kids. All this content. So why are you talking about pregnancy loss and all this kind of stuff? Because it is, and if you look at her thumbnails, everything is for children here. And so she's talking about things like, we're losing our baby, telling her husband inside of a car. Don't do that. Telling my family we're pregnant. Here's another issue with the pregnancy stuff. Me and my sisters are in a fight, finding out I'm pregnant. So she's cashing in massively on the pregnancy stuff, because that's just what's next for her, right? The content's going to grow stale. She's going to, like everybody else, is going to die off. But the thing that really sucks about this is that these people will tell you they're pregnant the moment they know it. And the thing that pisses me off about that is because in general, you're not really supposed to tell him. I say that as a rule, but it's not a rule. But you know what I'm saying? Most people don't tell the rest of the world because they want to make sure it's viable. Because there are chemical pregnancies, or pregnancies that end really early, or some that just don't work. And the thing that really gets me is that they clickbait the trauma of that and make money off it. Now, a lot of people would say, well, they're bringing awareness to miscarriage. We're aware. Okay, or they're like, well, that's the journey, and other people who have gone through this journey want to watch that journey. Okay, but at the same time, you are monetizing that journey in front of children. Kids don't need to know this stuff, by the way. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't tell your kids what a miscarriage is, but I'm saying she's monetizing it and is going crazy with it, telling every private personal moment on the internet for everybody to see. Her husband, I can't imagine he's okay with this. I mean, he must be because he's spending the money, right? I don't know anything about him, but something tells me based on their videos, he's really not a big part of this, but he has to be forced into this world. So she gets pregnant, she loses it. And then she has to tell the whole world that, but that's the monetization. So the gamble for them is, I need to tell you right now because it's going to be tons of views, right? And even if I lose the baby, it doesn't matter. I will monetize that as well. And I think as a human being, that's sickening. Okay. I think that you're wrong for doing it. You're monetizing something that shouldn't be monetized. You're celebrating something that shouldn't be celebrated. And you're doing it for clicks and likes and people are like, you're okay, I'm sorry. It makes me so angry because these people will do anything. Hear that again. They will do anything for a click and a like on YouTube. And they are giving everything away. There is no privacy. They are exploiting children. And then when this baby is born, it will be exploited as well, because you know that's going to be the thing. She's going to keep trying for babies and she's going to keep saying it and she's going to keep clicking and monetizing it. And some people, like, you don't have to watch it. I get that. But sometimes this shit gets fed right into your eyeballs and you can't unsee it. These people are I think it's disgusting when people use death on the internet, any kind of death, and they use it to grow their channels. That's what I'm saying. I think there's something inherently wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with sharing your battles and your struggles. I get that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But they're doing it for money. They're not doing it for right reasons. In some cases, they're lying to you. Okay? They will, because they're looking for that. And they will lie and they will embellish. So, all that being said, that's JustKass in a nutshell. And so she did this video finding out if I'm pregnant. Now, she'll keep doing this, right? She knows she's not pregnant. But she'll keep doing this because these are the videos she does. She has nothing except for exploiting her children. She has nothing except for exploiting her brothers and sisters and things like let's go bathing suit shopping and inappropriate videos that predators watch and the pregnancy thing, just like Della. And then they get this child and the first thing that they're going to do is birth it on the internet. And that child will have to live in a world of exploitation its whole life because they don't care. Money, these people claim to be like God-fearing traditionalists, Mormons and everything else, but they absolutely ignore the fact that exploiting children without their consent is a complete sin. It is 100% a sin. You can't rationalize it. It is a sin to do it. Okay, because you are taking advantage of somebody. That is a sin. Okay, but they never want to talk about that. But they'll be like, pray thoughts and prayers all the time about everything else. The thing that bothers me the most and is scary, the thing that is the most scary about families like Not Enough Nelsons and JustAss is that they are wolf in sheep's clothing because they come across as pure and they're nice and everything else, but they are not. There's going to be some whistleblowers that come from this family that are going to blow your mind. Okay, there's going to be some stuff that comes out and it's going to be nothing that you thought they were. And that is another reason why I cover people like this, because they aren't who they portray themselves to be on camera. They are lying to you and everybody else. And who suffers the consequences of that is the children. Okay? These children are coerced into this life. I don't know if they're paid, that's fine, but I don't care if you pay them or not. Kids deserve a normal childhood, and these people have a factory for exploitation. That's what they do. So let's watch this video and take a look at the disgustingness. Again, trigger warning, loss.
3, 2.
And if you have to tease the beginning of the video with your fake eyelashes, again, you're not serious. These people aren't serious because you just have to watch how they put their content together. Why does every influencer cry, but there's never tears?
It is Friday, September 29th, 2023. Today could be one of the worst days or one of the best days of my life. How do you feel?
I hate this person already. I've never seen her videos. I don't like it. She is literally spitting image, a younger version though, and spitting like personality image of her mother. So if you guys are wondering if they replicate their BS behaviors, they do, because she's literally her mother exploiting children. That's what she has been taught, and that is what she does for money now. That's scary, everybody. That's not cool. That's not normal. Teaching your children how to exploit people to make money shouldn't be something you pass down to them.
Like, I'm going to cry. I've taken a lot of pregnancy tests.
We know, you filmed them all.
Last 2.5 years. And the pregnancy test results that I get today honestly feel different because it's the most hope that I've ever had on this journey.
Why is she lying to you guys? I don't even know her at all. And I know that this isn't the most important. She did one where she was pregnant. was pregnant, right? I'm going to say this, and I don't care if it gets me in trouble, okay? I honestly believe people like her would fake that for views, because it's been done before, everybody. What's the name of that channel? Fake the pregnancy in the toilet one. Sam and Nia. Because Sam and Nia did it. Remember, he like dipped in the toilet. He's like, "You're pregnant," and then it was all fake, and then they lied. I'm saying that these types of people who have factories for exploitation, who run out of content to do, I'm saying I wouldn't put it past them to be lying to even their spouses about this for video views. That's what I'm saying to you. Because why would you, if you're capable of exploiting children for cash, and I'm talking in 1,400 videos and 2.3 billion views, if you're capable of doing that and not even blinking an eye, I also think you're capable of lying about being pregnant.
Chances of getting pregnant this month are the highest that they've ever been. Everything feels...
Why? What? So I don't understand her logic, because she's been pregnant before.
Different this time.
But again, this is what you call reaching for content, where you just they spout words that don't even make sense, and they need something fresh, and so they say, "This is the only time I'm ever gonna get..." No. And again, don't forget that they're talking to little kids. Little kids watch this stuff. This should be on YouTube Kids, and it should have no comments on it. It's not for adults.
It's really weird. It kind of all just seems more like real, if that makes sense. We were just...
No, you're lying.
Literally in California, literally less than 12 hours ago. We drove all through the night back home so I can make my doctor's appointment. And I woke up this morning and I just feel very...
How many things you can put on your face?
Nervous. And I just feel like this, like I said, so...
And those things are probably $500 a bottle. It's not helping. It's not helping. I think it's like, what do you call that effect where it's like not real a pill, that's fake pill, placebo. I think half these women spend sends money on these products and it's all placebo. It doesn't do anything. It's just freaking creams. Probably made from the semen of a chicken.
Real this time. I don't even know how to explain it, but a lot of hope. Also, since I have so much hope, I have a lot of fear.
The music has changed 6 times since she started talking.
It doesn't work out. I just feel like I feel way more emotional than I've ever felt. It's really...
I think she's doing that because she doesn't want to get her mom's neck. Sorry, I had to say it.
Hard.
I do not. I have everything my mom. I don't want her neck.
Been around for a while, then you guys know our pregnancy journey, and if you're new, me and my husband,
my husband and I
for 11 months, and at 11 months we got pregnant. We were so excited.
Imagine telling kids on the internet you've been having sex for 11 months to have a baby.
Ended up miscarrying that baby though at 14 weeks.
Listen to the music change. It's like, it is crazy who edits these videos. You're bad at it. I hope you're watching this. You're bad at editing. Probably one of her brothers.
It was really heartbreaking, the hardest thing I've ever been through in my...
Yeah, we know you filmed it all for everybody.
My entire life. We've been trying ever since to get pregnant again. After trying by ourselves for a while, we decided that we were going to reach out and get some medical help just to make sure everything was okay. We went into the fertility doc and I found out that I have PCOS and...
What is PCOS? Polycystic ovarian syndrome is a condition in which the ovaries produce an abnormal amount of androgens, male sex hormones that are usually present in women. So too many male sex hormones.
I also have a blocked fallopian tube. The chances of us getting pregnant are a lot harder than others. We took their advice and we did an IUI. The first one failed, unfortunately.
And look, I know I'm going to get in trouble for saying this too, but I honestly hope these people don't have babies. I know it's like, oh, I can't say that. No. If all you're going to do is exploit this child like it's an accessory, you don't deserve children. That's what I'm saying here. Influencers don't deserve them. These are the people who absolutely shouldn't have kids. There are people out there who would be incredible parents who can't have kids, and that's the ones I pray for, that I wish you have kids. These people shouldn't be able to. It's almost like karma. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like God's like, It's almost like Joseph Smith's like, look, you guys exploit too many as it is. I don't want to bring another one here. And I know that sounds jokey and snarky, and it is, and to the degree, and I know I might get in trouble for that. But I don't want her to have children, because that is one more exploited child for its entire life from people who know it's wrong, because the whole world has changed its opinion on this. Nobody thinks what they do is right, and they don't care. They ignore it. So I honestly hope you don't have kids. You don't deserve them. You do not deserve to have children.
And now we're on our second one. Our story of where we're at right now. I feel like normally
the music changed.
I am a lot more happier at the beginning of my pregnancy videos, but I just can't.
See? Hear that. I'm normally at my pregnancy videos. She's turning it into a brand portion of her whole image. Like this is a series she does because she's nothing else to talk about. She's running out of content. My pregnancy videos? Like, this is all that matters to her, is being pregnant, having kids, for the clout and the views that she gets for it. This should be wrong. It is, and I can't believe we celebrate this. Oh, how many skincare products are you putting on? It's not helping.
I am so nervous today. I keep
What are you doing?
playing in my head how this day would go either way. So if I did find out I was pregnant, I play in my head how the rest of the day would go.
This is a 15-minute video where she's talking about, they already know how the video is going to end because they've edited it, right? So what she does is, this is how this whole thing works with people who are shit at making content. I'm not trying not to swear, but I have to say it sometimes. Okay? The deal is they'll talk for hours. And likely this was done after the whole thing was already done. They'll talk, build up. And then at the end, like, that's what they do. This is crazy that they get paid millions of dollars to do this.
And then if it's negative, then I play how that would go in my head. And that's the part that makes me want to cry.
See? So she's like, I'm planning my whole day for my audience to know about the insides of my body. And if it's positive, I'm going to be, yay, I'm going to get so many views. I'm so excited. If it's negative, I have to say what I'm going to say to my audience. If your whole entire world is how you're going to break things to strangers on the internet, you are weird. That's almost to the level of psychopath. Okay, you got to stop. You don't live in the real world. And when the real world does happen to crash around these people, what are they going to do? I mean, they have more money than they'll know what to do with. Sounds like they don't do drugs and drink and party, so they probably have just stacks of cash lying around. So they're going to be okay monetarily. But what's going to happen when the likes and the nice comments dry up for you, right? That's what they do this for. They don't need the money. They do it because the accolades, the support from weird strangers on the internet. This girl, I wonder if she even realizes, probably has 1,000 predators that have watched her grow up and like are watching her for that reason. That's gross. Again, this is a 15-minute video where in 2 seconds she's gonna pee on a stick and say it's not pregnant. That's what this is all about.
Really, really don't want it to be negative this time.
This is the 7th product on your face.
I'm getting ready right now. Here's kind of the plan for today. So right now I'm getting ready.
That's the 8th music change too.
Go get my blood drawn at the doctor's office. Super simple. I go in, I get my blood drawn, and then they email me with the results.
Cool. Thanks, Dr. Ass.
In a couple hours after that, I think in between taking the blood tests and getting the results,
maybe you've put too much makeup on your entire life and it's made you sterile. Like, I'm not saying that to be snarky. Has anybody looked into that? Putting a million toxic products on your face from the point of being like 10 years old every single day of your life? That's got to be seeping into your system. I'm actually asking. I'm serious.
I'm going to take a at-home pregnancy test, and then once I get the results back, it will just confirm or deny. The blood test results are more accurate, but I also think taking a home pregnancy test is pretty accurate right now. Oh, you guys, I'm so nervous because I'm so excited to see if it's positive, but also I feel like crying because I don't want to be heartbroken.
Oh my gosh, just the absolute garbage these videos are of just saying the same thing over and over again for the first 15 minutes of video.
And be sad.
That's a gift though, to be able to talk about nothing for 10 minutes straight up nothing.
If it's positive, then I already have the way that I'm going to tell Josh, so I won't be waiting, 2 weeks.
Great, his name is Josh. That's just great.
This time to tell him, like I had to do last time. That was
music has changed 50. It's seriously every 2 words it changes the music. What kind of music bank do they have in this editing suite?
Absolutely miserable, and I would not recommend not telling your husband for that long.
Wait, what did she say?
Absolutely miserable, and 2 weeks this time to tell him.
Did she just say she waited 2 weeks to tell him?
I had to do last time. That was absolutely miserable, and I would not.
Why would you wait 2 weeks to tell your husband something so important that you had a miscarriage? Why would you wait 2 weeks? Somebody please tell me, because obviously I don't know. What? So she could film it? Why, was he on a business trip, so she needed to film it? Did she film telling her husband about the miscarriage live on TV? Like on a camera? Or did she tell him before, then they filmed it? Did she do that? If she did that, oh, you've made an enemy for life, Justass.
Recommend not telling your husband for that long. I still have about an hour before I go in, so I actually just texted him and asked him if I could come in early because I don't want to.
Because I don't have a real job and I don't do anything during the day.
Wait.
Probably doesn't even clean her own house.
I don't want to feel this feeling anymore. I just want to get over with. Yeah, so we'll see what they say. I'll see you guys either way on our way to the doctor's office. Okay.
Shut up.
I just got a text back from the doctor, and it looks like I can go in right now, so
let me hop into my G-Wagon and go get my blood drawn. You know what? It's sort of like karma-y, and it's really weird that you see these people who have everything, they complain about the craziest things, and they absolutely, they will monetize and exploit the situation in Maui and dead people, and they will monetize their births and their stillbirths and their miscarriages, and they will exploit children their whole life. And the fact that they can't have babies is just like, that's karma to me. I honestly think that that's like, the only way you could think of it. It makes you feel better to think that way. Honestly, there is no reason for this person to have a baby. Don't do it. Because it is only for content.
Anyway, I just got here. I came this time by myself just because it's so fast. It's literally like a couple minutes.
Because your husband doesn't want to be there. I need to know more about this girl's husband.
It's only, yeah, let's go inside.
G-Wagon.
Alright. I'll go back in just a few minutes.
Okay, relax. You've done this a million times. Relax. Again, it's all fake. Then when they show you all these things, but like when they're crying and there's no tears, that's because it's fake, everybody. They've spent this one, I don't know how long she's been on camera for, but it's probably 10 years, right? She knows what's going to get it. There's no real emotions here. She doesn't live real emotions because either way, she makes money. It doesn't matter to her actually what happens, okay? But she really wants that baby. Like she really wants a G-Wagon or a purse. That's the difference between people who should be parents and who shouldn't be, right? She has no business being a parent. She needs to grow up, get off the internet, then go live your life normally. You are gross, ass. You're gross. Assidy. Is her name Cassidy? Is that what it is? Because every other kid has 2 E's in their name.
All right.
Wash your car.
Blood was drawn, and now they're going to let me know.
Chill with the fillers there. What is with Mormons and fillers? You're like 23 or something. Why do you like this is again why it's so dangerous for what they do. If teenage girls are watching this, because you know it's not teenage boys, it's teenage girls and gross adult men who watch this stuff because that's their audience. When you show this to teenage girls, they're gonna want to do that because they look up to you. You influence people. So when you're young and filling your face full of fillers, that's actually dangerous for kids. You shouldn't be doing it, is what I'm saying. Like when you get older, fine, you don't want neck wrinkles, I get it, I understand. And if you could do it to the point where it looks natural, I also get that. You know, make yourself happy when you're an adult. But don't convince kids that they need to change everything about themselves because you are unhappy with your face.
Results in a couple hours. I'm still deciding.
I can tell her lips aren't even real. I've never seen one of her videos.
I should go home right now and
like it's overdone.
Take a pregnancy test, or if I should just...
How do you even go snorkeling?
Wait, I still don't know, so I'm gonna drive home, think about it, and I'll let you guys know. Okay.
Can't even close your mouth.
Hey.
I let you guys know.
Never done a pregnancy test video in here. I'm in our future baby's nursery.
Imagine that statement. Okay, like I've never done a pregnancy test in this empty room. I've done one in every other room, but not this room. Like iconic, right? Like mark it on the calendars. F off, idiots. I'm angry today.
I don't know. I just wanted to do it in here this time. We're gonna take the pregnancy test at home.
So what? You're gonna piss in the pregnancy room? You're gonna piss in the nursery? You're gonna piss in there? You have a bucket or something?
And I should be getting my results.
So you're not doing it in there. Every time you do it on a toilet. So let's be real. You're gonna reveal it in there? Is that what you meant to say?
In an hour or two. I think I really just want to take an at-home test.
So do it then.
Yeah, so I'm going to. Okay.
So you're not doing it in that room.
I had a little moment.
Where you took a pee? Oh my gosh, to kill out of no tears, because the Botox stops the tear ducts.
It's so bad.
Imagine having your face so full of fillers that you can't even express emotions anymore. That's gotta hurt.
I'm so scared.
You're such a liar. Does anybody believe that she's saying that again? I'm saying this, I'm pointing it out to you guys. I'm not trying to be mean. Yes, I am. But I'm mean for a purpose. She's lying to you, and she's lying to everybody that's watching right now. She is a liar, and she's putting it on for the camera. She's a liar. And I can't condone lying, especially if you claim to be a Christian, Mormon, whatever. You can't. Why lie? You lie! No tears!
I'm so scared.
This is so awkward.
I need to just do it. Okay.
Just pee on the stick then, hurry up.
Oh my gosh.
What are you wiping? There's no tears.
It's so much hope.
What about all the creams that you put on? You're gonna wipe it off.
There's actually a chance.
There's not a chance.
I don't want to be heartbroken. It's really hard.
It's really hard. The ring's like 6 pounds of diamonds. My life is so hard. I live in a mansion. I make millions of dollars. I drive a G-Wagon. I probably have $10 million worth of purses. My life. I'm in an empty room.
This time just feels so different. Like I just feel.
It doesn't feel different. Why do you keep saying it knowing in the end the video is going to be like nothing's different? That you failed at this. You failed. So why does she keep saying this thing so that the major letdown happens after? You're like, are you sure you want to make yourself look this stupid? Wearing a Dior necklace.
So close, if that makes sense. Like
it doesn't. You're lying and your eyebrows are really bushy.
Went so perfectly right in this cycle.
Hey, Groucho.
IUI cycle. I really want to twerk.
You really want to twerk? Did she just say twerk? I really want to twerk? It's weird in the context of this video. I really want to twerk. It's just twerking. Sorry. We got to make fun of these people because they exploit children. Without shame, without abandon. They don't care. They think it's fine. Why are you lying? Why are you fake? I hate fake people. Everybody hates fake people. I think that's universally accepted.
I got this.
Okay, just piss in the stick already. Let's go. Music. She brings up the piss sticks. Dun, 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 pee on the stick.
I'm already in tears. Yeah.
You're not in tears. There's no tears. We have eyes. You know that, ass. You know we have eyes, right? We have eyes in our heads that we can see your video. We don't see tears because you're not crying because you're faking it.
Believe it, like, I don't even know the word to describe how you feel right now.
Fake. Oh, I got it for you. Fake.
You got it.
Like your eyelashes and your lips and your face. And your hair, probably.
Either way,
What are you wiping?
we can do this.
Yeah, all you have to do is piss on a stick. It's easy.
Okay.
It has a quick open tab. Why'd you need scissors? What is this? It's so weird, man. Oh, because the nursery has its own bathroom. Of course it does. Of course it does.
Okay.
Let me go piss on this stick. I just had a Starbs. Let's do this.
Here we go. We're gonna go to the bathroom.
Stop wiping non-existent tears because we can see it.
I'll be right back.
You have to pee in a cup first? Can't you just piss on the stick? Like you have to dip it? Piss dip? It's weird knowing that you're about to go take a leak. What are the pants that you're wearing? It's a no for me. Kamala Harris wants her pants back. Wash your hands. You didn't wash your hands. Wash your hands after you pee, okay? Don't be a Kira. Oh my gosh, I just pissed on this stick. Why would you even go and get your blood done then? Oh, okay. Are we going to see your piss on the internet? Okay, thank God you're not going to show the piss. And again, I'm going to say this again, because again, I would not put it past her to be faking all of this, is what I'm saying. There's some things that she fakes, clearly being happy. She fakes having a good relationship with her siblings, probably. She fakes everything. Everything she's learned from her mother is to be fake, because it's not who her mother really is online, okay? Those kids, what they portray on the internet are not who they really are, because stuff comes out about them all the time, okay? And that's fine. Let kids be kids. That's not shade towards the kids. But this woman is the fakest person I think I've ever covered on the internet. And I've covered Micah Stauffer, Love Meg, Bits of Brie, like everybody. This is the fakest one I've ever seen. At least you got people like Alicia out there being who she really is and unabashedly, look how I feed my children. I'm an asshole, right? And in JustFam, like I'm unabashedly a narcissist. This one comes across like she's sweet like her mom, but is disgusting. So I wouldn't put it past her again that a lot of this stuff is fake.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And what does her husband do? Because there's no way he works. Does he work? Maybe he works for her father?
7, 8.
Okay, you didn't have to, you gotta fast forward to this part.
This one.
Ew, there's pee all over your hands.
Set timer for 3 minutes.
Are we gonna have to sit here for 3 minutes with you? Oh my gosh. You're gross. Ass. Just ass. You're just gross. You are just ass.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Shut up! You're like 22, your whole life ahead of you. You have millions of dollars. There's other ways this can work. Relax. Again, this is what makes me mad. It's fake. It's so fake. And again, do you not want to spend these moments that you're so heartfelt and real and heartbreaking and nervous with your husband whom you love? Like, I could never imagine leaving my wife in a position like this where she's like, okay, today I'm going to do this thing and I'm really nervous. I'm scared because, like, if she's being real about this, she didn't told her husband that she's like, this is anxiety inducing and I need some support. Where's her support? She has 15 brothers and sisters. Where's her support? She has parents, clearly, who might like her. I don't know. Probably her mom doesn't like her, but she has parents. Where is your support? The reason why I think this is all fake is because I don't think that she's actually doing it real. And I think it's a bridge too far for her to bring in people for the fakeness. But where is your husband in support?
I'm gonna say
when you want that for the video to show how real you are?
Prayer like I always do.
Well, maybe that's the problem. You're praying to Joseph Smith. He's not going to help you out.
Because I really need peace and comfort if it's not positive.
So there you go. They do this too. They bring their faith in now. And this is where I get a little bit upset. Same thing that happened with, remember Wake Up Olive with the Bethel Church? We are confident God is going to raise her from the dead. And they're all spouting it on the internet for everybody to hear. And like, yeah, God, Jesus is going to do this. And then when God doesn't show up, who gets the blame for it? Influencers honestly think that they can influence God. That's how crazy these people are.
And yeah, I just need to talk to God, so.
Dear Joseph Smith. I gotta say it on camera though. Dear Lord and Heavenly Saviors. God's like, I'm not gonna listen to this BS. Because you're not real. You are an exploiter. Like, you think I'm gonna give you a child after what I've seen? I'm sorry. You know, inside of her head's like, I need more skincare products. Am I running out of my $600 oil skin lip filler thing? Oh my gosh. She's picturing her Amazon order in there. She's talking about the kale salad she just ate. She's not praying. I really need more huge pants. Bigger pants. Like the ones they wore in the 80s. The JNCOs. I need those. Let's bring those back. Yeah. Totally. There's a jelly bean stuck in my tooth. I didn't wash my hands and now they're in my eyes. So she's thinking, I'm going to get pink eye.
I'm so nervous.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, please.
Again, we're at like music change level 55 right now.
Please.
Okay, just do it! I can't, man.
Trust in God. We got this.
Well, clearly it didn't work. So what do you say after you say trust in God and then it doesn't work? What do you tell your audience after? Look, it's not God's fault, everybody. Do you say that afterwards? Or do you not? This is a BS video, by the way. And she made like hundreds of, I don't know how much she made off, but lots.
Give myself a little pep talk.
Here's the pep talk. Oh my gosh, if I don't have this baby, at least I have this mansion. The music just changed for 1 second. But and then it stopped. It's like the editor lines up 15 layers of music and then just like swaps it out every time there's a new, and there's like 40 songs in there.
Gosh.
Show the camera first. Don't show yourself first. That'll tell us exactly who you are.
It's so hard because
Just flip the damn thing.
I've flipped this thing over so many times.
I know, right before you filmed this.
And only one time has it been positive. And the other times, there's so many of them, it's been negative. So
We know you filmed them all.
like,
Because you capitalize on it. Why don't you just be like a regular person? Hey, I didn't get pregnant this time. Let's try again. It's like the end of her world. It's just you're not pregnant. Go try again, man. It's fun to try too. So she's making it, this is all so fake. She's making it sound like she's losing something. There's nothing to lose. There's nothing that you didn't get pregnant. How does she, like, who believes this?
Oh, it's hard to have.
I mean, you know what it is? And if it is true, it means that she's entitled, that she's always gotten what she's always wanted ever, all of her whole life. She's been spoiled right to the point where she like has never not gotten what she wanted, by the way. And so this is the type of attitude that you build into when you have children like this, when they've gotten everything, and how dare anybody ever say no to them. When the thing that they really want doesn't happen, they feel entitled to it, and then they think it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. You're like 22 or something, 25. You got tons of time and millions of dollars to do IVF, to do things that most regular people couldn't do anyway. You could hire a surrogate, anything. You could do whatever you want. But because she doesn't want it, she's not getting it the way she wants, like Della and Bella, whatever her name is. These people are so entitled and have always gotten what they wanted. And so when they don't get what they want, it's the end of the world. Whereas regular people are like, well, let's try again.
Oh, okay.
You know. Okay, flip it.
3,
Music change.
2.
Look, it's the sad one. Why are you crying? She's crying because she knows it's negative because she saw it before, or she's faking this all. Why would you cry before it turns over to be negative? Why wouldn't you cry after you realize it's negative?
What?
Because the beginning of the video, she's like, today's going to be different. No, you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt you weren't pregnant. Like, you have none of the symptoms, nothing. You're not going to be pregnant. And so it's not the end of the world, but you portrayed on your channel with all the music changes and everything else, it's the end of the world. What are you showing these people who watch you this? It's not the end of the world. Go again. Try again. Maybe it's because her husband's like, I don't want to keep trying this lady. Like, it's not fun. All right, with the Titanic music, let's go! There's no tears. Notice, there's no tears. Wipe the fake tears! And the thing is, they wipe a lot because there is no tears, and they got to pretend that there is wetness and there's no wetness. Okay, that's why they put moisturizers on, because they're for some reason, evil people have no moisturizing capabilities. Like, they have no moisture in their skin. Why are you faking? Look, we can see that you're faking crying, right? We could see. They put lemons and squeeze lemons. Right? Do a cut so there's tears. Okay. We knew. We all know. So imagine this. Okay, so here's the reality of what we're seeing right now, okay? She has a husband, she has a family, she has all these, and a huge family, okay? But there's no support here for this moment for her. That's why I think she's lying to you. She dipped that shit in water, okay? Or apple juice or something. I don't think that she's telling you guys the truth. Because imagine this moment, if this was real, she was really feeling these emotions, you wouldn't have any support there? None? Not one of your sisters can come over and hold your hand and do this with you? None? She's lying to you guys, okay? This is for videos because she needed to fill a video. That's all this is content for her. This is a space to fill because the next video is like 8 hot candies for, what's the next video after this one? So the next video after this one was, I spent $1,000 on my 12-year-old sister's birthday. I'm broke. You're not broke. Sephora haul, doing this. She doesn't care. This is just content. This is the next piece of content for her. And she knew it wasn't, and again, I'm telling you, she's lying to you. You gotta be lying. Who does all this with this much emotion and like anxiety and has nobody there to support you? Nobody even likes her then. That's maybe the reality. Maybe it is real and nobody in her family likes her because like they don't like her. Because every time they go over to Ass's house, they have to get exploited on camera. They don't have a real relationship. The relationship that they have with their sister is her exploiting them. Imagine that. Could you imagine that? All right, Lips, let's go. You're going to be crying 5 minutes on camera.
This is so hard.
Just try again, then. Again, what you're seeing is entitlement in action. She didn't lose anything, okay? She's just trying to get pregnant. So many people go, I've gone through this, okay? You just try again. Check your ovulation schedule. You can get doctors involved, whatever. Again, this is called entitlement. This girl has never been denied anything she's ever wanted, including exploiting her siblings, which she probably bribes to do. Okay? What you're seeing is the reality of raising children like this. Okay, now I'm not saying it shouldn't be sad. Some people can be let down and sad, but this, to this degree, again, it's not a loss, everybody. I can understand this being a loss, but it's not. I think I can't give you, my gut is telling me that she's faking it. She's lying to you guys, and y'all eating it up.
It's so sad.
But you peed in the kids' room, though. You peed there. That was going to be the magic touch.
I guess when they text me my results, I'll know for sure, but it's probably just negative.
It is. You know what you should do? Take a piss test, then go do the blood thing, because that probably costs you money. So take the piss test, and if it comes back positive, then go do the blood test. Okay, well, let's double check. She did it backwards. And she did it backwards because it's for the video, everybody. Because nobody believes her. It's making me want to go dive into her whole pregnancy journey and see if we can spot the lies.
Always, for the most part, positive, but I'm just so frustrated right now. I'm so sad.
Why are you wiping tears that aren't there? We could see. Why do they always do this like, there's nothing, come on, tear. I've never seen someone cry so hard without tears either.
I want to be a mom so bad.
Hey, here, I got some advice for you. If you believe in all this like spiritual stuff and God and everything else, repent for your sins. Repent for the exploitation. Take down all the videos where you're exploiting children. Go live a normal life. Okay? Hear me out. Do that. If you could guarantee, Cass, I know you're probably watching this, that you would get pregnant if it meant that you could no longer exploit your siblings, would you do it? I'm not saying it would. I'm just saying, would you do it? So why don't you try this? Try being a good person for a little while and seeing if the blessings overflow on your end. Because people like this believe in God and believe in the blessings and miracles and everything else, right? So why don't you try living a life that's not exploitative, taking advantage of people and putting your kids, your siblings in front of predators like bathing suit shopping and stuff like that. Why don't you stop doing that? Okay? Be a better person. Stop being so entitled and stop faking stuff. When you become a better person, you might see your whole thing change.
It's hard to understand, like, why
Karma.
is this all happening? Why I can't get pregnant and why we lost.
You said the doctor said you can. You just didn't do it this time. Lots of people have to work for a long time to do it. You said you only worked for 11 months to get the first one? Okay, so work more harder. You would literally have a couple of days, maybe 3 or 4, 5, 6 days inside of a window of a month where you can do this thing. Just keep going. And again, you have so much money that you can make this happen other ways. So it's because she wants it her way. And if she doesn't get it her way, then she's going to have a meltdown. Because she was raised this way. She was raised as a spoiled brat.
Our baby, and it's just so hard. You just don't know the answer. But I always...
Yeah, the doctor gave you the answer, though.
Just trust in God's plan, but it's just still hard.
What is God's plan? You will never know God's plan. We even trust in God's plan. Why do Christians, Mormons say stuff like this? You don't know God's plan for you. I'm trusting God's plan. Well, did he email it to you or something? Where did you get this plan from? What's the plan? Is it written somewhere? No, your plan is what you want, and you expect God to fulfill your plan. Okay? That's not how this works. So, God's plan. God wants me to have kids. Are you sure? God wants you to exploit more kids? I don't think that you know your theology.
It's not easy at all to always trust in it and to always, remember that. I'm so sad. I don't know.
Again, just have more sex.
I just want to tell Josh so bad that it's positive because I know how bad he wants to be a dad, and I just...
No, he wants to be a dad for different reasons. You want to be a mom. You want to be a mom because it's for your channel. And that's good. So you're like, maybe she wants to stop hanging out with her brothers and sisters, or her brothers and sisters are saying, look, no more, dude. And so she's like, okay, well, I have to have my own kid now so I can do this. That's maybe she sees the writing on the wall that the kids are like, I don't want to be in this crap anymore. Maybe I guarantee you most of those kids don't want the life that she took on from her mother. They don't want to do that. They see what it turns you into. They don't want that. Those kids can see that. We don't see it. Well, they do.
It's just so hard. We'll see what they end up texting me. When I get the text, I'll come back on camera and read it to you guys.
Of course you won't, because that's all that matters to you.
Yeah, I'm just sad. I know once I hold my baby in my arms, I'm gonna look back at all these videos and I know that I'm gonna be...
The music just keeps changing. Once I hold my baby in my arms on camera for everybody to see when they're first birthed from my canal.
Glad I recorded, my journey.
Again, I don't think she's telling the truth to everybody. I think she's making this way. They're properly family planning, but she's telling you all this stuff because for content. I think it's for content. I think she has probably zero problems getting pregnant. Like, have you seen her go to the doctor and exploit that situation about why I can't get pregnant? Because she'll share everything but those conversations. It's really weird, right? I'm telling you, most of this is made up for the internet because drama sells. This stuff sells. And then when she finally gets pregnant, it's going to be a miracle. A miracle! And then she's going to cash in on the miracle.
For myself, but it's just hard when you're not there yet. You're not...
I hope you're never there.
This is what you want to be at yet. You're actually going through the hard first, and that's hard. We all go through hard things, and you just gotta keep pushing through.
Oh, thanks there, Captain Philosopher.
And keep trying, and eventually, I think we'll figure it out. But for now,
I'm gonna get in my G-Wagon and head to some Starbs, and that's how I'm gonna do this. We're gonna get pumpkin spice. It's gonna be okay. Whereas regular people who have to go through heartbreak like this have to still go back to work and still have to live life normally and tell everybody in their circles that they don't really want to tell. That's why people usually wait to tell. Whereas these people will piss on the stick and show you in the video the next day that they're pregnant. Because again, they will capitalize either way.
Okay, I just got a text from the fertility center. Hi Cass, I have your lab results. They said they have my lab results, so I asked them to just text. Final results from the blood test. She said, yes, I will text them to you. Okay. Their IUI, I can go through, I can cry and I can be sad. I gotta keep going.
We know, that's all you do.
Some more hope. I can get through another IUI, I can go through...
What the heck is an IUI? I have to look it up. Intrauterine insemination is a fertility treatment that gives sperm a better chance to fertilize things. So his sperm ain't working? So they stick a needle in your vag and they insert it closer to where the egg is going to be. That's basically what it is. You ever heard of turkey basters? Probably have. Like, you go in the dollar store, it's way cheaper.
IVF, I can do hard things. I got this, even if it's not positive, I still can do the next step. So, and I'm grateful for that. So I'm just trying to think that way for now. I'll probably still cry a couple more times today if it's negative. I'm just waiting for her to send.
Why these people have huge kitchens? They don't even know how to cook. Anybody can make ramen in a microwave. You don't need a kitchen like that.
The results. She keeps texting, but she's not texting the results. And last time they just only texted the result. I don't know what's taking so long to send them. Taking that pregnancy test is now, I got the worst answer, so whatever they text me, it can't be worse than what...
Yeah, you're doing it all backwards again. Stop.
No, if that makes sense.
No, you don't make any sense.
Be the same if it's negative. I guess that's a pro of just taking the pregnancy test.
Stop poking your eye. You didn't even wash your hands after you pissed.
The worst answer possible. Oh, my phone just went off. Okay. I think she just texted me.
Why does she keep, hear what she's doing in this video? She's holding it from you. She's like, I got it here, but I'm going to cry first. Then I'm going to reveal. No, that's not a normal person thing to do. Okay, let's do the reveal. She's revealing her heartbreak. It's so heartbreaking, but she's doing it as a cheater reveal. It's so weird to me. I'm going to tease it. Oh, here we go. I'm not pregnant.
Results if I'm pregnant or not. For sure.
She's so gross. She's so exploitative.
Your blood HCG level is 1.15. 5 and above is considered a positive. Unfortunately, this is not a positive. Please stop your medicines and call again, cycle day 1 for another IUI. Which you kind of already knew, but that just confirms it, so... So
what, her husband has to go in, nut into a jug? Or something? So what, her husband has to go in, he has to nut into a cup? And then they, there's a quick thing? They just have to, and how does that work?
It does make me sad, just because we had a lot of hope month, and...
I have a hope. Don't have hope till it's there. And don't tell anybody anymore. But again, she doesn't care. She's happy to tell you either way. They capitalize and make millions off it either way.
We got a lot of good answers this month, and so we were just really thinking it was the time. Still trying to get pregnant over here. We'll have to just do it all over again. Go through the whole process again. A little bit exhausting thinking about going through it all again, and
just use his sperm, your egg, hire somebody. Is it weird to ask like a sister who's old enough to do it for you? Is that weird? It's weird. Hire a surrogate. You guys, nice face. You can just hire somebody. That's what they'll end up doing.
Emotionally, physically, it's a lot.
But it's because she wants it her way, and if she can't have it her way, then she doesn't want it.
But I'm grateful that I can do it again, and
she wants to do the videos with her belly and all of. Think of the fashion accessories you can get when you're showing your baby bump every 3 days. That's what she wants this for. And again, it's the wrong reasons to do it. If you're gonna bring a life in this world, take it seriously. Is all I'm asking people. You're doing it for the wrong reasons. You're doing it for the content it will afford you. That's the thing. And that's gross.
Grateful that we can try again, so that's all we can do for now. I love you guys. Thanks. I'm sorry if I wasn't the happiest in this video, the most positive.
You faked it.
But I'm trying my best, and I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Yeah.
Next video, I buy thousands of dollars worth of candy for my brothers.
I just have to tell Josh when he gets home. It'll be okay, and I know he'll comfort me, and I'll work out.
Why don't you do this when he was home?
Let's hope.
Something tells me Josh doesn't like being in videos.
Month is a month. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video.
I love you, strangers. Thanks for watching my pregnancy piss stick videos. F off. Anyway, that's my first foray into Justass, and that's not my last. We are gonna cover Justass. We are gonna do it. That sounded weird, but we're doing it. I'm going to go through her videos. If somebody over in the Not Enough Nelson site, Reddit site, who doesn't hate me, you have tons of information, more than I would know, happy to learn, happy to have a conversation. Tell me everything I need to know, because I'm sure there's lots. Just the expectation alone is disgusting, what she does. I don't like her. I think that she's exploitative. I think that she takes advantage of her fans, quote unquote, and she does things that are inappropriate. And I honestly hope that she doesn't have any kids until she's grown up enough to realize and have them for the right reasons. Honestly, truly say that. I know it might get me in trouble, but I don't care. You guys, take a deep breath with me. Extinguish the BS. Justass, you're an ass, and you know it. Everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for being amazing, incredible, and valuable. Don't you forget it. You need to be here. You need to be take care of yourself too, right? I will see you when I see you.